Some regulations have been announced for the aero and powertrain. One of our parts is protected. America. Welcome everyone to COTA here in Austin in Texas. We are going to be doing sprint qualifying, but I don't even care about the sprint qualifying, so I'm going to do the sprint qualifying off camera and I'll be back when I'm near the end. Alright, here we go. We're going to be going around the final corner in SQ3. And we're going to go up the line, and it's going to be pole position for the sprint. We could be getting a sprint win here in Texas, but we're going to be finding out when we head to the sprint. Alright, here we go. We're going to be starting on the grid in pole position for the sprint here at COTA. And now we're going to be waiting for the others to line up. Alright, here we go. We are going to be going to 5 red lights for the sprint, starting in pole position, and this lights out, and away we go. Alright, here we go. Right, so we're getting a good start here. We're gonna go into the first corner, and we're still gonna be in P1. Meanwhile, Hamilton tried to get an overtake on us, but we still defend. We defend, and we are still into P1. Hamilton is trying to see if he can catch up to us, but we're gonna try to see if we can keep on pushing and try and get away for Hamilton, or maybe try and defend and probably keep P1. Look at this here. Lewis Hamilton is going to try to see if he can make an overtake on us. But Hamilton is probably going to make a move down the inside. But I think we're still going to get it. But we go off the track and Hamilton tries to see if he can get the overtake on us. We do. But for some reason, it's an illegal overtake. So we have to give that position to Lewis Hamilton. And George Russell is going to try to see if he can overtake us. But he does overtake us. But we're going to try to see if we can re-overtake them. Here we go. We're going to dive. We're going to dive down the inside. That was a bit risky. But we do get into P1. But we do get a collision. We do get a warning for a collision with Lewis Hamilton. And look at this. Hamilton is going to try to if he can re-overtake us. But he does overtake us. But we're going to try to see if we can get that position back. But no, it's going to worse as we go off the track. And now we're going down into P4. And now we're down to P4 where George Russell and Max Verstappen has overtaken me. So we're going to try to see if we can keep on pushing and probably get back into the podium places. Alright, here we go. We're going to try to see if we can get the overtakes on it. Oh, we dive. We make a dive bomb. We get into P2. That was very scary, but we managed to survive, and now we are up into P2. Okay, here we go. So George Russell's trying to see if he can make an overtake on us. But he does get the overtake on us, but we're going to have to try and see if we can overtake back. But no, I think Verstappen is trying to see if he can get the overtake on us, but we're just going to keep on defending, and we're going to try to keep on pushing and try to see if we can overtake George Russell again. Okay, looks like Max Verstappen is going to try to see if he can make a move on us, but he is going to get the overtake on us. But we're going to try to see if we can overtake him, but meanwhile, Yuki Tsunoda, his teammate, is going to get try to get an overtake us, but he fell. But we touch, and it's going horribly wrong. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare. As now we have gone down, we are going down into way bottom. We are now into P18. No, P19 now. It's an absolute nightmare. Oh, how is that going to happen? Alright, we're going to have to make some overtakes if we can want to get back to the point. Now, we're going to make an overtake on Liam Lawson there. And we are going to be getting into P18. We do kind of make a collision with Lawson, but no damage to our car whatsoever. And up next is the Haas of Esteban Ocon. Okay, so we're going to be approaching the Haas here of Esteban Ocon, and we do get the overtake on Esteban Ocon. Now we're going to try to see if we can overtake the kick-sauber of Nico Hülkenberg, but meanwhile, he's going to try to see if we can get the overtake on us again, but he does get the overtake on us, but we're going to overtake him back, and we get up back into P17. Now we're going to try to see if we can overtake the kick-sauber of Nico Hülkenberg down the inside, and we do get the overtake on him. Now we're going to try to see if we can overtake the Aston Martin of Lance Stroll, and we are going to get the overtake on Lance Stroll. We are now up into P15. Okay, right, up next, we're going to try to see if we can overtake the Haas of Ollie Behrman. We go down the inside. We start our final lap, by the way. We do get the overtake on Ollie Behrman. Up next is the kick-sauber of Gabriel Bortoleto. We're going to keep on pushing and try to see if we can get the overtake on him. Okay, we're approaching Gabriel Bortoleto here, but here we go. We're going to make a move on the straight. Are we going to get it on here? Look, it's very close. I think we're going to try and... Here we go. Going to keep on pushing. Keep on pushing. And we do get the overtake on Gabriel Bortoleto. We're now up into P13. But up next is the Alpine of Jack Doohan. If we can try to, we can get an overtake on him. Wait. Okay, there we go. Right, alright. Okay, we're now up at the P12. Up next is Pierre Gasly, but I don't think we're going to get any points in the sprint. But maybe in the race we can actually get some points. So yeah, also Lewis Hamilton does actually win the sprint race, but we're going to be going around the final corner, and we're going to be going up to the line, and we're going to be hitting P12 in the sprint. Not a bad sprint, but we're going to be heading into qualifying for the race. Okay, right, we are in qualifying for the United States Grand Prix, but I'm actually going to do this off camera, so I'll be back, and I'll be back when I'm near the end. Okay, right, here we go. We're going to be going around the final corner in Q3, and we're going to be going up to the line, and still P10. I feel like we can make a comeback here. We'll have to find out when we head into the race. Alright, here we go. We're going to be lining up on the grid for the race here in COTA. And now we're going to be waiting for everyone to join the grid. Alright, here we go. We're going to be going to 5 red lights here at the United States Grand Prix here in COTA. And we're off. Brilliant start here. We're going to try. Okay. I don't know about that one, but okay, we're going to try. Alright. No overtakes on the car. Oh, here we go. We might make some overtakes. We're up at the P7. And now we're going to try to be... Okay, I thought we were going to overtake Charles Leclerc there in the Ferrari, but no, we don't. But we can try to see if we can do it, but if we keep on pushing here. And, yeah, but, okay, we're approaching Leclerc. And now, look, Yuki Tsunoda's trying to see if he can make an overtake on us, but we don't. We get up into... We're still in P6. And, yeah, let's try to see if we can catch up to Charles Leclerc in the Ferrari. Alright, we're in front of Charles Leclerc. We're going to make the overtake on Charles Leclerc, and we're going to make an overtake on his teammate Lewis Hamilton. And with a double Ferrari overtake here. And now we're going to try to make an overtake on Lando Norris down the inside. We get the overtake on Lando Norris. We are now up into the podium places. We're going to be starting lap 3 of the United States Grand Prix, our lap 3. But Lewis Hamilton, as you saw there, he's coming to the pits. I don't know if he's got damage to his front ring or something. I don't know what's happened there. Okay, I looked at this. Lando Norris trying to see if he's going to try to get an overtake on us, but we were defending. Lando Norris is going to try to get an overtake on us, but we're going to score. We're going to try and defend, and we get back into P3. We are still keeping P3. We are still going to be in the podium places. Alright, here we go. Look at this. Lando Norris try to get the overtake on us, but we're going to defend. But here comes Charles Leclerc, and he gets the overtake on us, but we're going to overtake both of them, and we're going to get back into the podium places. What an overtake that was. Okay, George Russell's coming into the pits, and so we are going to be getting P2. Not for a while, but yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much it. But Lando Norris is going to catch up to us again. Is he going to get the overtake on us? Nope. I think we're still going to defend. We're still defending, and we're still to P3. And look at this. Lando Norris is going to try to make an overtake us again. We'll watch this defend. We're going to try and defend, and we're just going to keep on. We're just defending, and we're still being in P2. Alright, here we go. We are going to be coming into the pits. Our pit window is open this lap, so we are coming into the pits right now. So, right, here we are. We're in the pits now, and so is Max Verstappen, Charles Leclerc, Lando Norris, and Kimi Antonelli are coming into the pits as well, but we are going to be turning in right now. There we go. There's the turn in. We're going to be coming in, and oh no, there's a problem. There's a problem with one of the wheels there. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare here. Alright, we're going to be we're going to be in front of Kimi Antonelli, so we're going to try to see if we can get an overtake on us here. But here we go. We're going to make a move on Kimi Antonelli. No, not again. No, it's happened again. Oh my god, what is going on? Yeah, this could be a problem with Victor Martins here. I think both of our drivers are not very good. Alright, some people are coming to the pits, including our teammate Joshua Dirksen. And so what position we're going to be up in? We're going to be up into like P7 here. Okay, but we do have some people here that we can overtake. And we're going to overtake one of them, of Carlos Sainz. Now we're up to P6. Now up next is the Red Bull of Yuki Tsunoda. And okay, nearly got the overtake on him there. Alright, here we go. We're gonna make an overtake on Yuki Tsunoda here. Here we go, down the inside, and we do get the overtake on him. But up next is Charles Leclerc here. Here we go. We're gonna go down the inside. No, oh, okay, it's gone worse. No, why has this happened again? Oh my god. And yeah, this is not a good race here. But we're now down into P6. Okay, here we go. We're going to be approaching Carlos Sainz. We're going to overtake him again here in the race. And we're going to get the overtake on him. And we do get the overtake. And now we're going to try to see if we can overtake the Red Bull of Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, we're approaching Yuki Tsunoda here. We're going to try to see if we can make an overtake on him. Here we go. Might be going down the outside on Yuki Tsunoda. And we do get the overtake on him. Alright, here we go. We're going to be going around the final corner, and we are going to be starting our final lap of the United States Grand Prix. Alright, we go off the track a bit. Now Yuki Tsunoda is going to try to see if he can overtake us, but we're going to try to see if we can defend. We're defending, and Yuki Tsunoda is struggling to get overtake us. Wait, is he going to try to make an overtake on us? Well, he tried to make an overtake on us, but we just still stay. He is still staying behind us, and we're going to keep on approaching. We're going to keep on driving around, and we're going to try. And if Yuki Tsunoda ever tries to overtake us, we're going to try to defend. Okay, we go off the track there once again, but we're still in P4. Max Verstappen wins the United States Grand Prix, but not only has he won the Grand Prix, but Max Verstappen is the champion in Season 1, and we're going to be going around the final corner, and we're going to be taking home P4. Lovely, nice points and P4. But Max Verstappen is the champion of the world. He wins in Season 1. And we again, that is a brilliant achievement for Max Verstappen.
And so the celebrations begin, and well earned they are indeed. It might have looked simple at times, but as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level at the very top is anything but simple. There's no catching them now then. We have a new World Drivers' Champion. And it's time for that special moment for our special three today. The podium awaits our top three finishers. And for those that have missed the Dutch national anthem, fear not. It's back again, because Max Verstappen is back on the top step.
So Max Verstappen has won the Drivers' Championship. He wins the United States Grand Prix. We kind of had a good race there. So yeah, but that is going to do it for today's video. If you did enjoy the video, make sure you do press the like button, and make sure you subscribe, and make sure you turn notifications on so you don't miss any future MyTeam videos. And I'll be seeing you in the next video.
I'm a little fox cub, turning, twirling, making circles on the hill with Sonic on my side. I use my fluffy tails to fly up high, but when I'm upside down I spin around and round some more. Oh, I'm not gonna stop, 'cause I'm having lots of fun, 'cause I'm a little